Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. If you're here today, it's because you've been watching for a while. Otherwise, maybe you finally stumbled upon my show and you just love macaroni and cheese. Who doesn't love macaroni and cheese? This one is real easy. 4 ingredients. This is what we need. Get your pot of water on the stove top boiling. I always put a little bit of salt in with it, and weigh out your macaroni, 400 grams. The cheese that I was supposed to get, Mersey Valley Spreadable Original Vintage Cheese. If I can't find something while I'm in Woolworths, I actually Google it and it didn't come up. Mersey Valley Cheddar, so it's a crumbly cheese. Look at that. Got to have lots of cheese in macaroni and cheese, otherwise it's just macaroni. Alright, evaporated milk. You need 2 saucepans, one for the sauce, one for the macaroni. Then 3 shallots. Chop them up. Alright, let's go. Okay. So, running a bit late today, so I got the water on early while I was dawdling, as people would probably say. So, salty water's nearly boiling. In our other saucepan, that's where we're going to make the sauce. So, let's grab our ingredients. Okay, in our small saucepan, put in our spreadable / crumbly, really good looking cheese. I'm going to finish that off on my sandwich today, the rest of that one. And our tin of evaporated milk. Now we want this onto a low heat. These are a really weird pourer with this one. So once you start to get your milk in, crank it onto a high heat and then back it off. To about medium. Alright, you can hear that water starting to boil. Yuck, what a mess out of a tin. Alright, let's grab our macaroni. I just got the one from Aldi, which is a little elbow, but at the end of the day they all swell up to the right size anyway. Once that's really bubbling, in that goes. Alright, so while that's going on, I'm going to go chop up these shallots. I'm not chopping them super small. I don't really think they need to be super small. Alright, that is a pot of boiling water. In goes our mac. Now, we've got this really cool tool, kitchen tools. Just got to reach over here. Spaghetti stirring spoon. Get one if you haven't got one. Alright, that'll come back up to the boil. When that is, they call it al dente, but we want that one a bit more cooked so it will really swell up. That's ready to go. And this, we've just got to melt it. Sorry, by this I mean the sauce. This one here. I'm just going to go and chop up those shallots so they're ready to go in with the cheese sauce. Now with the shallots, there's 2 reasons why I haven't thinly sliced them. One is they're in the freezer, so they go a little bit yuck, but they're fine because I'm cooking them, so who cares. And the second one is I would rather know that I'm eating a shallot than a green sliver of something. So, those 3 are chopped. Every now and again, just get that special spoon for your pasta and just make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Give it a swirl. Macaroni will start to double in size sooner or later. And just keep stirring the cheesy sauce. If you can chop your cheese up more, then do so. Obviously, if I got the spreadable one as suggested in the recipe, then it wouldn't be quite so bad. Or use grated cheese, but it will chop up. So use whatever cheese you want if you can't get that one, but this one's got a nice sharp flavour, so you'll know that you're eating cheese, not just yellow stuff. Okay, when your macaroni's looking like that, just grab one piece. It's really hot, by the way. I normally just like to bite into a piece, see how it's looking. Yep, that's good. Turn off your macaroni. Get your colander and drain it over the sink, and then you're going to put it back into that same sauce. Some of it got a bit stuck, but we'll get that off later. So that's the macaroni back in. This one, another way to do this would be, if you're not using that spreadable cheese, don't put the cheese in until your evaporated milk is warm, because it's taking a while to actually come through. So I've had to crank it up, and because I've cranked it up, it means I've got to stay with it. Once it's all melted, then I can stir the shallots through and just a crack of black pepper. And unfortunately, not being that cream cheese has not made it a very thick cheese either. Right, I'm going to quickly get the shallots. Put those in. So when I used to make macaroni and cheese, it was normally with normal milk. Well, I use light milk. And then you wait a bit of flour, and then you wait until it boils before you put the cheese in. And then you would bit of flour in it too. So you'd always get a thick sauce, but it's coming in pasta. Pasta will probably thicken it up. Alright, get that black pepper. Can't say no to a crack of black pepper on top. Alright, that's a big crack of black pepper. Okay, keep that hot plate on, because what we're going to do is we're just going to pour it over our macaroni and cheese. Now bring the macaroni and cheese over. Just stir that through over heat. Okay. If you want to with this one, you can put some extra cheese on the top and just, I'm going to turn that off. Put some extra cheese on the top and chuck it in the oven if you want, just to give it that baked vibe. Otherwise, that's ready to go. Eat it with a spoon if it's not very thick. Okay. Thanks for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I'll catch you next time.